As you may have seen online or heard on the news already, Mbappe picked up a thigh injury in training with PSG yesterday and now looks set to miss their huge La Liga derby matchup against local rivals Atletico Madrid this weekend. This injury couldn't have come at a worse time for both Mbappe and Madrid. Let me give you some more details on what happened. According to reports from PSG's training ground, Mbappe collided with a teammate during a small-sided practice match and immediately felt pain in his left thigh. He went down holding the area and had to be stretchered off the pitch. Initial scans have revealed a tear in his thigh muscle that is expected to keep him out for around 3 to 4 weeks. Obviously this is devastating news for Mbappe and PSG as they were preparing to face Atletico this Sunday in a massive league fixture. Atletico currently sits second in La Liga, just 1 point behind PSG in first. So this was lined up to be a title-deciding clash between the two rivals fighting for the championship. But now PSG will have to make do without their star man Mbappe leading the line. It's also a huge blow for Madrid and their plans to sign Mbappe before the end of the transfer window. As I'm sure you all know by now, Madrid have been chasing Mbappe all summer long and were hoping to wrap up a deal before August 31st to avoid losing him on a free transfer next year. But with Mbappe now injured for the next month, it throws the timing of any potential transfer into serious doubt. PSG will be less inclined than ever before to sell their prized asset now that he's on the sidelines recovering from injury. They'll want to keep hold of Mbappe for as long as possible in order to have him available when he returns from his recovery. Missing a month means he'll only have a couple weeks of playing time left before the window shuts. Hardly enough for Madrid or PSG to agree on a suitable price. There's also a chance PSG use this injury as leverage in negotiations with Madrid. They could inflate their asking price even higher now, knowing Madrid are desperate to sign Mbappe this summer. Something like €200 million plus might be demanded. It remains to be seen if the Spanish giants are willing to pay a premium for an injured player. From Mbappe's perspective, this injury is a nightmare scenario. He'll be itching to get a move sorted before the deadline but now finds himself sidelined on the treatment table. All the momentum that had been building towards a Madrid switch has been derailed. And to make matters worse, it comes just before a huge match he would have wanted to play in and possibly perform in to try and force through a move. For Atletico, it's a major boost to their title hopes not having to face a fully fit Mbappe this weekend. He'd been in superb form for PSG so far this season with 4 goals in 5 games. Taking him out of the equation makes Atletico firm favorites to win the game and strengthen their position at the top of the table. PSG will have to find another way to break down Simeone's famously stubborn defense without their star man available. So in summary, a real shame for Mbappe to get injured at such a pivotal moment in his career. Both his and Madrid's best-laid plans have been disrupted. PSG now hold all the cards in negotiations with Los Blancos. And Atletico get a major advantage in the title race without facing one of the world's most fearsome attackers this weekend. It really is terrible timing all round.